Hi everybody, I'm Pauline Batista. I was born and raised in Brazil, but I've lived in the United States for the past 11 years. I do research with youth, so we do participatory action research, which is really fun and engaging to try to get the attention of policymakers to youth-related issues in Latin American countries. So essentially that's what gets me up in the morning, and that's what gets me going, and that's how I got involved with policy-related work. So Pauline Batista is someone who is very passionate about working with youth and about getting attention, of policymakers to issues that really matter for youth. Yes, in working with youth for a really long time. I started working with youth when I was youth, right? So 15 years ago when I started working, I was on the other side, and then I became a full-time researcher. One of the times in which, because what I do with youth is a little different, so it's research. We put together short films related to youth needs in schools in Latin American countries or UNESCO heritage sites. And this one time, one of the films got sent to a film festival, and that got the attention of policymakers, and they actually approached me, and they approached the youth group to see how is it they were going to be, able to do better to support them in their learning efforts, and how is it that they could, make better policy that supports youth versus looking at them in a way in which they feel less important because they're younger. So that was one time that really showed me the impact that policy work and my research work may have on youth and other people. And you start local, you go into regional, country level, and then you get global. But you have to start somewhere. So that's what's it was a good time when it started local and it kind of went global because got the attention of a lot of people. When it comes to this conference and this event, I expect all better things. This is, I'm surrounded by really amazing leaders, and one of the most beautiful things is that this is one of the very few times in my life in which I've been in a room in which I can, blindly trust each and every single person. When it comes to, sort of like presenting and summarizing groups' ideas, I feel like all the people who are here are very in line with, really ethical ways of communicating, really ethical ways of, apprehending, packaging, and presenting ideas. So I expect all better things, and, that includes exchanges, meaningful networking, because nowadays, the world we live in, there's a lot of networking opportunities, right? But my first thing that I said here was we're lacking chances for meaningful networking that is impactful and long-lasting. This conference right here is it. So I am very excited to be here, and again, expecting all better things. And go ADEL 2022. Thank you.